Welcome to League Night. Wednesday nights down at Hendo Park. We've got Logan in the background. We're going to be looking at the back nine of the February final. See what happens after the front nine. Sponsored by RPM for the handicap division and Disc Shop for the net scores. So we've got Rowan versus Logan and Roger versus Rebecca in the handicap. Rowan versus Logan is the net final. There's Roger, sponsored by Disc Shop. Logan, sponsored by RPM. Rebecca there, putting away. Nice action shot. Here we go. So, hole number 10. It's 85 metre par 3, extension of hole 1. The path on the left there is OB, played as a hazard. So if you go OB, you're putting out for a shot. Just see as the drone comes down, you'll see there's the path in the background. It also extends right the length of the path. So here's Logan throwing Kia, and that's looking pretty good. Is it gonna? Oh, looking very good.
Nice.
Right at the base of the basket. Roger throwing most likely a trespass or a vandal, I think it could be. And he's looking like he's in circle 1 there. Rowan up next. Making that look pretty easy as he throws that out and over the concrete parked. Nice shot. Nice shot. Very nice. Rebecca, who's, if we look at the handicaps there, Rebecca has a handicap of 17. Roger is even. So we'll be taking 17 shots off Rebecca's total. And Roger just plays par, so his score is -1. Now it's looking like Rebecca's got the lead as she plays out of those. Like a very nice upshot there. Roger punting out for his birdie. Yeah, as I was saying, Rebecca looks like she's most likely in the lead there. If you take 17 shots off. But the back nine's pretty tough. We'll probably see Roger catch some shots up and we should have a pretty tight finish. And as for net, as Logan putts out here. Ooh. Rowan should tap in for birdie. That's a pretty tight contest there. They're both on 4 under. Rowan's probably going to catch a shot here. Take the lead after hole 10. Ooh, a bit of a wobbly putt there. And she will putt in. Oh, maybe she won't. Sorry, Rebecca. Tough times. The wind's up a little bit. Looks like the branches in the background are moving around. She is having a tough time. Put it in the basket. Logan does. And Rebecca's in. Nice. So she's triple bogey. She's going to be a bit disappointed with that one. Hole 11. Par 4. This is a pretty tricky hole. As you see, the path there is played as a hazard as well, on or over. And then also the trees on the right, which if you get stuck in there, there is a path in there which is OB, and then a creek just past that. The creek's smaller, closer than you probably think. But if you can get up to this little hill, up before the hill, where the OB sort of closes in, bottlenecks, you've left with a good upshot to take a birdie. I mean, a par is it's a pretty easy par, let's put it that way. You have to get into some trouble, but that bottleneck is where the trouble is created. Roger teeing off. He will take the hyzer route, get close to those trees, and then just park it below the hill. That's a great play, leaving you with that upshot for the bird. Rowan, I imagined it would do a similar thing. He may be able to get up on the hill. It doesn't look like he put too much into that. Just hyzer, skip it out. And then you got the up. Everyone's sort of taking that approach. Logan. Throwing Kia, same sort of line. Didn't probably get the fade he wanted at the end there, so got to sort of play a forehand shot out and around, but it's there. Rebecca, come back, no. So she's OB, unfortunately. So playing this as a hazard. You've actually got a choice. You can go to the tee for hole 2. Into the trees. I think she'll be safe. It won't be OB, but it's a tough out. There's a lot of shrub and trees and stuff there. Roger's playing forehand. That's exactly how you want to play this hole. You should be able to putt that out. Brian just throwing his mid up. Oh, it's a little bit outside there. Maybe wanted that to be left more. Yeah, Logan looking at his forehand line. He's got to play around those trees a little bit. Yeah. Nice. Rebecca, did you just see her picking out there? Stay in bounds. It's going backwards. Oh. Oh, it should be able to play up from there. If she gets a really good up here, it might save yourself. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. To a putt. Oh, bigger putt, circle 2. There is a bit of wind, you see that tree there? From putting for the birdie. Oh, off the rim banger. Roger going for birdie. Nice. He's got it in. Logan going for birdie to catch one up on Rowan. Important putt. In. So it's looks like it's going to be back to 5 under for both of those guys. Yep. And then Rebecca putting out. I'm not quite sure what she's putting there. Double bogey. But she's probably not in a bad state there, so you could say she's 10 under. Oh, sorry, she'll be more than that as we see the graphics pop up. Hole 12, so this is 140 metres. Pretty long hole. Probably, I think it's the longest. Just a straight, wide open. This path on the right is OB. But just a massive, big boy shot. Throw as far as you can. Get down there so you can lay it up to take your par. Not me. I would imagine you'd have to throw it in for a birdie here, even if you've got a massive arm. You can those guys who can throw might be able to get to the basket, but Roger throwing it out there, getting a bit of turn and a bit of fade. That's a good shot. He's up probably where he wants to be to lay it up, take that par. And then the dog's up. So, oh, more dogs. Okay, and they're gone. So here comes Logan. Just waiting for the dog hazard to go away. Say he's throwing a kahoo here. Getting the turn out of it and flexing. That's a big shot. Nice, very nice though. Oh, and he gets the replay. Very nice. Get that. Almost forced it over there. Gave it the height to come back. And as it finishes its flight, fading out. Not much skip. Maybe a little bit of skip forward. Rowan throwing similar. Oh, we lost the disc there. There it is. And then Rebecca. I think she was just trying to yank that, but that's going to come back. And look, she's past the normal tee of hole 3, so not too much of a worry. Oh, and that's a good pull. Oh, very nice. I mean, a par here for Rebecca would be a good one. Roger laying that up. Verdict, Fallon. Almost puts it on the pin. Very nice. Ron throwing his mid-range. That yellow mid-range. I'm not sure what it is, but... Oh, got a roll on. Logan's going to have a little run. Putt here. Big putt. Oh, that was pretty close. Yeah, so everyone's sort of in range. Becca will take a bogey. Ron missing his par. And Logan, he's going to take the par. Get a shot up on Ron. 2 holes, 2 strokes. And I imagine Roger will just come up and tap out his... Oh no, he must have skipped a little bit further than I thought. Oh no, Rebecca's up, sorry, I thought Roger was going to throw. She'll tap it in for par. Bogey, sorry, not par. Oh yeah, Roger is pretty close, he'll just put it in. Take it his par. And we move on to hole 13. 130 metres, so you got to tee off from this little treed over area, which can take away the sky roller play of hole 4 that we're just passing over now, but you can still get a good drive out into the open. Playing under the trees is pretty risky. I mean, it's a straighter line to the basket, but there's a lot more risk. Safe place to play out into the open. Being a par 4, big crush, you can get it there for the birdie, but most people be happy taking a par. And Roger, who is throwing, I think that's Fallon, and he'll get a bit of turn there, which is what you want. Yeah, that's a good shot. You're out in the open. You can play it up. Logan throwing a Kahu, I imagine, again. Ooh, clipped the tree, took a bit of speed off it. Where did that go? Out in the open, through those trees. Rowan, clipping a tree too. Where'd that go? There it is. So I didn't slow his down too much. He's out there, out in the open, he should be able to lay up. Maybe get that shot back. Rebecca shanking a little there, but she's out in the openish, under the trees a little bit. Logan's throwing out, and pretty good shot. I think he's a bit short of those trees, so should be good. Good crush by Roger.
Oh no, go get up there.
Keep an eye out. Roger will be TDing the Rosedale Fling, I believe it's called, which is coming up at the Rosedale Park. Oh, nice up there by Rebecca. Rowan be throwing in, trying to park it up to get the birdie. And it's on the pin. Nice. That's an interesting shot. He's looking up. Yeah. Bizarre. Didn't really know what he was doing there, but it worked. He's by the basket. He should be able to get that in. Roger throwing for birdie. Nice part. Nice. And he runs to the basket. He'll be happy with that. Ron shooting for birdie as well. Nice. That'll take him to 5 under, where I think Logan's shooting for par. So it takes him back to even again. Just looking at those scores there, Roger's not too far behind, and he almost qualified for the net final, but just was pipped by these two. But because of that one good round he had of, I think it was a 7 under, 8 under, he smashed his handicap and got him to the handicap final. Here we are at hole 14. Same as hole 5. Play a forehand out around and into these trees, or you can play the backdoor route. As you can see, there's a little gap to the right there. You can play a backhand shot, a little bit of turnover and get the fade in. There is a path there which is OB. Roger's playing the forehand line. I think Fallon. Bit short, hit the trees and fall down, and got to get through that gap for a putt. It'll be a tough putt. Rowan, I think, takes the backhand backdoor route. You see there, it should flip up. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, spotted that gap. I'm not sure if that's the gap he's going for, but I'm sure he'll take it. Well, he has to take it. Let's face it. And thread the needle. Boom. So they'd be pretty close to parked. Logan taking forehand route. Is that a Kia? Yep. Ooh, yep. It's a bit soft as well, was it? Squeezing it. Star type plastic magma, I think they call that. Oh, this is going to be good. Kia will fade in. Oh, long. Unfortunately, there might be a branch that hangs down between that and the basket, that shot in the basket. But still might have a little line. Oh, Rebecca taking that little turnover line. It's good line. And she sees the basket. She can get it through that gap. Tough putt. Yep, works. Roger with a similar sort of situation, but the left gap takes them a line. Too much a little bit, but he'll get the par. Yeah, see there's that Logan taking a knee because of that branch. The wind normally whistles through here a bit as well. It doesn't look too bad tonight. Ooh, good nudge. Very good nudge from that tricky position. And Rebecca takes the par. That's what she needs. Take that 17 off. She's left with 6 under. Roger's on 4 under. Getting tight. Oh, Roger. Mate. Whatever there. That's also out of position, Roger. You know, etiquette. And Rowan takes the birdie. Logan takes the par. So, once again, the seesawing battle between Logan and Rowan. Good battle. And here we're on hole 15. One of my favourites. So we've got a gap here that you've got to get through. Which is probably about, I don't know, 50, 60 out. And then you get into where the standard hole is and you've got to compete with the trees. A good drive will get you up here. Especially with the likes of Ryan and Logan, they've got that distance. I'd imagine Roger and Rebecca will be first port of call is to get through that gap, and then anything extra is a bit of a bonus. Let's see. Ryan throwing purple disc. Don't know what it is. Nice and low. Turn it over. Got a bit of fade back. Yeah, great shot. Great shot. Might have a birdie look. Eagle look, sorry, because being a par 4. Kahu, most likely. Unless it's a Huia. Oh, I don't think that was a Huia. It must be in Kahu. Turn it over. He might be in the bush.
Oh no.
Becca, well. Oh, she may have got over the bush. Roger. Yeah, not sure where that went. Oh, there it went.
Look there.
tricky foot position. I always forget what that stance is. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Rebecca's right in the bush. Very tricky.
Nice.
She's out, and she'll play just in front of the standard tee.
Oh, look low.
Should get a bit of a skip on these pine needles. Keeps them skipping up. I mean, hey, for 3 shots, it's not too bad. I mean, if she can, nice up by Roger there. If Rebecca can limit it to a bogey, she might have this match for the rest of the holes. That's a nice straight up shot. Logan in the bush playing out. Got some good distance. Little bit of tree issue there. Rowan for eagle. Oh, no, too short. And Logan for bird. Putting with a bird. And missing. The bird I was referring to would be the Ruru. And Rowan putting for bird with the ABR. Now Roger is shooting for par here, I think. Boom, and par. See the subscribe button up there. Get on, subscribe to Brodisc. Need all the subscribes we can get to give them a help to get more people watching these videos. Get the New Zealand scene on the map. Doing great things. As Rebecca putts in, she gets a bogey. I'm pretty sure she'll be happy with that. With what have we got? 16, 17, 18 to play. It's pretty close for those two. Hole 16, par 4. You've got a pretty long shot here. There's a little fairway to play through. There's that junk on the right. There's also the big trees on the left. If you can play it into that open bit just as the drone flew over, but then play through those other big trees, you can get a look at a birdie. It's a cool little hole. Well, cool longer hole.
No!
Rowan is not happy. Thrown it straight into the so-called junk. There is a line up there. You can see that little V to the right, just to the left of Logan's and up of Logan's head. I don't know if he'll go that way. Nope. Straight down the fairway. And he'll be out in the open there. He'll be able to see the basket. Roger's taking the forehand line, so he'll probably go left of that tree and try and skip around into the open fairway. Oh, he's hit the tree. Yeah, making his upshot a lot longer than it should be. And Rebecca is in that stuff as well. Unfortunate, it can be real tricky in there. There's lots of little trees and stumps. Roger just lacing it through. Nice work, mate. It's a great fairway drive. As we see his form check there. Just flat as laser beam. Tiny little fade at the end. Explorer, maybe. Don't know. Gatekeeper, I think he throws as well. And she's out. And you can see what I mean about all those little tree stumps. It's just like, yeah. Rowan hits one. It sucks being in there. Speaking from experience. So Rowan's got his 2 shots. Logan will probably get a couple back here and take us into the last 2 holes. Pretty tight. Becca throwing a big forehand hyzer. Logan's taking a putt. Chasing the eagle. Big putt. doesn't quite have the legs. Yeah, by this time we should just tap at him. Nice. Rowan, I think, is this going for par? She had 3 shots. Important part in the scheme of things. And he's nailed it. Probably not that happy with the hole, but probably a good, not a bad outcome. Logan sinks this, he'll get a shot back on him. Important putt for Logan in the scheme of it. And it's in. Nice. So he gets the bird, that will take him to 6 under. Only giving Rowan a 1-shot lead. Roger will take the birdie as well, taking him to 4 under. And Rebecca, little tap in, and a bogey, taking her to 13. So she'll be at 5 under. Roger 4 under, so it's close. Hole 17. It's par 3, 85 metres long. A few trees around here that you got to get through this gap. There is a line if you can go high and to the right, big hyzer, and then straight down to the basket. A few little guardian trees around just in front of the basket. Some hanging branches, but not too bad. Sometimes they can help. Logan first up. Look, he's looking up at that gap. I think he's going to take it. The big one. Yep. I mean, he needs to get aggressive here to get that shot back. Oh, did that hit a branch? No. I think he'll... There might be a small tree in front of him, but he'll be looking pretty good, I think. Roger taking the forehand flex line and hitting a tree, but he's close enough. It's not the basket you can see there. There's a closer basket. Rowan taking that back line as well. Maybe cut it off a bit short. Or maybe not. Maybe he's there. Becca just going straight up the fairway. Maybe got a little touch of a tree there. Good up. She got through that gap, but I think she'll have a look. Oh, yeah, see Logan's not too bad. If he can hit this, he'll put the pressure right on Ron. Oh, such a good attempt. That's I almost wanted that to go in. Should have got it. Roger, nice taking the birdie. I think that's going to put him in the lead, that putt. Oh, it's not an easy putt for Rowan, especially with the pressure. Oh, I was about to say, if he got this, it would seal the win, but... Important putt for Rebecca. Get in. Oh, off the top as well. So it looks like Logan and Rowan will take the pars. Yep, pars. So we go into the last hole with Rowan up 1 shot. And that is a bogey for Rebecca. So she'll be on -3 now. Roger will be on -5 with the replay putt. Comes in left side of the chains, hyzering sharply, and sticks. So hole 18. It's all up in the air. It's anyone's game for both matches. The kids are hanging around on the monkey bars, waving to the drone. We've got these trees on the left, which are annoying as. Always a bit of trouble, and then we come down into the fairway part of it where we've got these hanging, drooping branches from those trees, which are a pain in the ass as well. And then a couple of little trees here right in front of the basket, which you've got to navigate to the left or the right. You can get it there, one drive, 70 metres. It's not too bad. There's a forehand shot and a backhand shot. Roger's throwing an Emax Truth, I think. He's going backhand. He's going to drill straight into the tree and kick off into the unknown. That whole row of trees is just a mess. Hard to find. Logan's taking the backhand. Probably didn't execute that how he wanted to. But hey, he can play it for the par. Won't get in the win. Rowan will be looking to put the acid on here, and he pretty much has. That'll lay up, slide up, right by the base of that tree. That's probably about 5 meters from the basket. That should get him the win. Rebecca, so she has a chance of taking it here. Oh, she's throwing a similar line.
I really am doing
Was
that
it a bit windy? Slight breeze. Logan's gonna have to throw this in. Going a bit far behind that tree. Becca's playing out of the scrub. Oh, good little run. And Roger. Rowan putting out to get the win. Oh, he should have got that. Let's face it. But Logan sinks this. We'll keep him on -6. Oh, I really thought he was going to get that. And then Roger taking the par, which will give him the win, I would imagine. Yep, 5 under. Logan, probably a hole he'd rather forget. In the circumstances as well. Becca putting out. Get in. Boom. Done. Par. So yeah, it looks like she's going to finish on 3 under. Roger 5 under. Roger takes the win in the handicap division. Logan with the bogey. So he goes down to 5 under. Rowan with the par. 7 under. So Rowan takes the win. Roger takes the win. Nice game all round. Thanks to Brodisc for filming the final for February for us. Make sure you subscribe. Support Auckland Disc Golf. Support New Zealand Disc Golf. Support Brodisc. Get in there. Subscribe. Next finals will be March the 27th. I'm pretty sure. There's the results. Oh, just for the back 9. So Logan won the back 9 easily. Roger taking it out. Totals. Here we go. Here's the totals. There we go. Roger taking the win. Rowan taking the win. Thanks to our sponsors. RPM sponsoring the handicap. Also sponsoring Logan Gillard. And Disc Shop sponsoring the net scores. Who, as you can see there, sponsors Roger on the back there. There's my name for TDing and commentating. Roger also doing a great job of helping me out doing the TDing. Hit the subscribe. Just help us out. Get amongst. Play some disc golf. Be safe out there with this whole COVID-19 thing. Don't shake hands. Don't touch plastic. Use your sanitizer. And we'll hopefully see you out there 2 meters apart. Good night.